Hey everybody, TX Griller here. Today I'm going to do a quick video on what to do if you get an ERR message. I read the owner's manual and Cuisinart says if you receive an ERR message that you have a damaged or an unhooked thermocouple wire. So I've gone ahead and I've unhooked one of the thermocouple wires just for this video, but let's go ahead and turn it on. As you can see, we've got ERR, so we're going to shut it off. We're going to come back here and we're going to unplug the grill. So the very first thing that I would recommend is removing the back panel, which as you can see I've done. The panel's on the ground. There's 4 screws, and then you'll see a ceramic connector here. And as you can see here, one of the connections came loose. So this can happen, obviously, whether it's during shipping or stuff vibrates and rattles loose. So let's go ahead and put this back in and tighten it. And one thing to note is, you may want to unscrew all 4 of these, pull them out and secure them yourself. That way you know for a fact, I've tightened down all 4. We've got good connection on all 4. You can kind of pull on it a little bit, make sure nothing comes out, but everything seems to be pretty tight in there now, so that shouldn't be an issue. So the next thing, the only other place that could cause an ERR is here behind the controller. So there's 4 screws that hold the controller in place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got the controller unhooked. So now we're going to pull the controller out gently to inspect the wires and make sure that these wires are okay. So the thermocouple, I'm going to set this right here. The thermocouple wiring that goes to the controller goes into this green post right here, and there's 2 wires. Okay, so let me get my small screwdriver. If one of these wires is disconnected, then you can take, let me hold this camera back here. Then you can take your small flathead screwdriver and loosen the terminal. Okay. So I've loosened this one right here. Now I don't know if you can see, but it's important let's see if I can make sure that this is zoomed clear, but it's important to note that there's only one way these can go in, and that's between the green terminal block and the silver connector in there. So you want to stick this in there nice and far as it can go, and then you want to get this small flat-headed screwdriver, and I apologize, I'm trying to hand film while I'm doing this, but you want to tighten this really tight. Okay, so now we've checked both areas for the thermocouple, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach just one screw. Got to make sure I get my wires in. Okay, we're just going to attach one screw here, just for the video's sake. Then we'll plug this grill back in. So let's go plug this back in. It's turned off. Okay, we've checked our connectors, and there's no more ERR. So that is how you fix it. So as you can see, it's really easy to fix. There's just 2 areas. It took me 3 minutes to check. Unfortunately, sometimes things can rattle loose, whether it's in shipping or handling, but that being said, it's really easy to fix. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment on my YouTube page, and y'all have a great day. Thanks.